Hollywood, when I got Hollywood, I flew you out the next day and you said, I want to dress my age. Hollywood said, Uncle Shay, you called me Uncle Shay from day one. You said, what else you need from me? I said, I need loyalty and I need honesty. He said, Uncle Shay, I'm going to ride with you till the wheels fall off. And when the wheels fall off, I'm going to get out and walk with you.
Comedian Katt Williams has just exposed Shannon Sharpe live. Williams, known for his sharp wit and unfiltered commentary, has never been one to shy away from controversy or hold back his opinions. Once again, he has set social media ablaze by calling out Shannon Sharpe, accusing him of being a fraud. This explosive claim has left fans and commentators alike in shock, eager to understand the background and implications of this bold accusation. According to some reports, Katt Williams did not mince words when discussing Shannon Sharpe. The comedian, visibly agitated, launched into a lengthy tirade detailing why he believes Sharpe is not the man he appears to be. Williams elaborated on his accusations, claiming that Sharpe's on-screen persona as a knowledgeable and articulate sports analyst is a carefully crafted facade. He accused Sharpe of being disingenuous in his opinions and criticized his approach to discussing athletes and sports events. Katt Williams also shared personal grievances with Shannon Sharpe, hinting at past encounters that left a bad taste in his mouth. While he didn't provide specific details, Williams suggested that Sharpe has a history of disrespectful behavior off-camera. The response to Williams' accusations has been swift and polarized. Some fans of the comedian have praised him for his honesty and for daring to speak out against a prominent figure like Sharpe. Others, however, have criticized Williams for what they see as an unnecessary and unfounded attack. Social media has been flooded with comments, memes, and discussions dissecting Williams' statements. Sports analysts and commentators have also weighed in, with some defending Sharpe's credentials and integrity, while others have suggested that there might be some truth to Williams' claims. If you thought Shannon Sharpe and Katt Williams became instant best friends after their interview, think again. Not only are they not close, but they're currently in a heated feud. The drama began a few days ago when Shannon Sharpe accused Katt Williams of damaging his life and career, claiming that Katt's appearance on his show scared off reputable guests. However, Katt Williams is not one to be taken lightly, and Shannon is learning this the hard way. Katt is now revealing damaging information about Shannon, portraying him as a fraud. Is Shannon really coercing his guests to lie? It feels like the drama of Wendy Williams all over again. It's been nearly 2 months since Katt Williams released his sensational interview, and it's still the talk of the industry. The video has amassed over 70 million views on YouTube, proving it was an undeniable hit. You'd think that by now people would have moved on from the drama, right? Not quite. Fans are still buzzing about it, and Katt is still taking heat for it. He's facing criticism from all sides and has even pointed fingers at Shannon, blaming him for the entire mess. It's wild. Shannon claims Katt has ruined his life and career, making it difficult to book reputable guests on his show. But if you know Katt, you know he's not the type to sit back and let his name be dragged through the mud. He's coming back at Shannon with full force. The chaos erupted as soon as that podcast aired, and it was like a powder keg ready to explode. Katt was the first to face the brunt of the backlash, particularly from his fellow comedians and entertainers. Why? Because he spilled serious secrets about celebrities, especially other comedians. Understandably, they weren't too pleased. It felt like he was airing dirty laundry and creating tension among his fellow black comedians. Feathers were definitely ruffled, and not in a good way. Let's be honest, Katt didn't hold back when criticizing other comedians, and many felt he was giving off serious hater vibes. Given that his own career has hit some rough patches lately, some speculated that his harshness came from a place of jealousy and bitterness. One of the earliest celebrities to face the heat was Cedric the Entertainer. He was directly accused of borrowing jokes from other comedians and presenting them as his own. The accuser didn't hold back, labeling Cedric a fraud for not creating his own material, instead relying on others or outright stealing jokes. Understandably, Cedric was not pleased with Katt publicly criticizing him. In response, he took to Instagram to express his frustration, stating that history is shaped by actions, not opinions. Cedric emphasized that his career cannot be diminished to a single joke that Katt Williams claims is his own. He highlighted his extensive body of work, mentioning over 40 movies, numerous specials, and successful brands that define his legacy. Cedric also pointed out that he has helped many people in the industry, including Katt Williams. Mentioning an event at the Gibson Amphitheater, Cedric said, "All that tough talk is just nonsense. I'm an adult, and nothing will go the way you imagine. You do you, and I'll handle my business. But Cedric wasn't the only one taking shots at Katt. Kevin Hart also joined the fray, hurling serious shade on social media. He outright called Katt a clown who belonged in a circus. Ouch, that must hurt. But can we really blame Kevin? After all, Katt didn't pull any punches either, accusing Kevin of being a fraud who steals jokes. Kevin's entire persona, Katt claimed, is nothing more than a facade. He didn't hesitate to assert that Kevin projects the image of a hugely successful superstar, but in reality it's all a deceptive act. Katt was unrestrained in his accusations, suggesting that Kevin's success is more about creating an illusion than actual achievement. This is certainly a case of some serious shade being thrown. To be fair, Katt's jabs at Kevin weren't entirely unexpected. These two have had a long-standing feud that seems like it's been brewing forever. It all began when Katt started voicing his opinion about being sidelined by the industry for speaking his truth. He didn't hold back, criticizing how the powers that be didn't appreciate his honesty and effectively blacklisted him. For some reason, this really irked Kevin Hart. He responded on The Breakfast Club, dropping a bombshell by claiming that Katt's blacklisting was due to his addiction and difficult attitude on set. Katt dishing out the dirt on him during the Club Shay episode seemed like a form of retaliation for Kevin's previous comments. However, Kevin didn't take it lying down. He fired back, branding Katt as a clown who would be more at home in a circus. Now, let's delve into the heated exchange between Katt and the comedians he singled out on the show. It resembled a fierce game of verbal tennis, with insults volleying back and forth. However, there's a twist. While Katt endured relentless criticism from those discussed on the show, Shannon, his companion, remained strangely quiet. He simply observed as Katt weathered the storm, refraining from offering any defense or silencing the detractors. You've heard the old adage, what goes around comes around, and now Shannon's experiencing firsthand the truth of that saying. Those who once had plenty to say about Katt are now turning the tables and roasting Shannon. He's caught in a whirlwind of criticism, fighting tooth and nail to defend himself. It's as if the comment section has become his own personal battlefield. But sadly, he's not emerging victorious. Remember when I mentioned how Katt was the one under fire after his interview? Well, fast forward to now, and the situation is flipped. Shannon is now feeling the heat. It all began after his interview with Isiah, where she didn't hold back on Tyler Perry, Oprah, and even her own son. This whole debacle has people pointing fingers at Shannon for stirring up unnecessary drama among comedians. It's as if his show has become a platform for comedians to throw shade at each other, often without the target even being present to defend themselves. It's quite chaotic, to say the least. Dave Chappelle broke new ground by skewering Shannon and Katt in his routine, questioning their antics with the poignant query, "What part of the game is this?" Chappelle didn't hold back, highlighting the stark contrast in treatment between black and white performers. He praised Katt's talent as a top-tier comedian while criticizing his portrayal of their community in an unflattering light. In his sharp critique, Chappelle acknowledged the cycle of pain but expressed his refusal to perpetuate it, contrasting with those who thrive on causing harm. He further accused them of actively undermining the careers of fellow black artists, stating, "If I told my story, it would break your heart. I lost everything and never told anybody, and he is acting like the arbiter of truth. What part of the game is about telling on another?" Once Dave ignited the conversation, it was as if a floodgate had opened. Suddenly, everyone delved into discussing Shannon's role in the entire saga. Speculation arose about whether he intentionally sparked conflicts by inviting controversial comedians to spill tea on their peers. And it paid off handsomely. Those interviews with Katt and Isiah went viral quicker than you could blink, becoming Shannon's most watched segments in no time. Let's face it, nothing captures attention quite like a potent blend of drama, controversy, and scandalous allegations. However, amid the applause, DL Hughley stands apart, voicing his discontent. He's pointing fingers at Shannon, accusing him of fostering chaos and providing a platform for guests to propagate falsehoods and fabrications. It's a tangled affair, there's no denying that. Tensions escalated further when Epps threw jabs at Shannon during a comedy performance. Mike alleged that Shannon had persistently invited him to Club Shay, but he declined, wary of potentially uncomfortable advances, suspecting Shannon might be concealing his true inclinations. Shannon wasn't about to let Epps off the hook. He entered the fray, accusing Mike of attempting to piggyback on his success for attention. Shannon categorically denied ever reaching out to Mike via DMs or pleading for him to grace Club Shay with his presence. In a surprising twist, it turned out Mike had actually slipped into Shannon's DMs hoping for an invitation to the podcast. Recently, social media has been buzzing with speculation about a possible collaboration between Shannon and Choppa. The online chatter began when they were seen in the studio together. This gained further traction when Shannon shared a snapshot on his Instagram, hinting at something big in the works. Shannon isn't known for sharing such teasers often, which only added to the intrigue. The prospect of an unexpected partnership between Shannon, a respected sports analyst, and Choppa, a prominent rapper, has captivated fans. Many are eagerly awaiting to see what this intriguing duo might bring to the table, sparking lively discussions and curiosity. It's fair to say that Shannon and Choppa's move to keep their fans guessing has successfully generated quite a buzz and anticipation.